And what's up, everybody? We're back with another episode of the Live, Laugh, Left podcast. This is Live, Laugh, Left. We're back. Gary's here, as always. Well, half of his head is here in his arm.
Look, I don't have my headphones, so I can't do my headphones right now, but it's okay.
We're going to kind of speed through this week's episode because we got the Pistons game coming up. We're doing this a little earlier than we normally do because Garry has to work on our normal recording night and the Pistons play. So we got to get at 8. So we got to get through this as quickly as possible. So here we go. We got to talk about this week, though. NFL draft in the books. We will go over some of the bigger picks, who the Lions chose, what MSU players got drafted, everything like that. We're going to do playoff updates for both the NBA and the NHL, including how the Pistons are doing. Of course, baseball stuff, and then NASCAR stuff, too. We got Talladega to review. So, should be a lot of fun. I didn't have any trivia this week. I fucking can't figure it. I need to really get ahead of the game with trivia. That'll be easier to think about while as my work schedule dies down over the next couple of weeks.
I have one.
Oh, Gary's got one. Oh, good.
I actually came up with this just now that I'm typing this. So, in the entirety of the Lugnuts franchise, who was the first Lansing Lugnut to be into the major leagues?
The first guy to be called up to the major leagues?
Yes.
Fuck, I don't know. Was it Sammy Sosa?
I'll give you a hint. He is going into he's going into the Hall of Fame this year.
My final answer is still Sammy Sosa.
Still Sammy Sosa? Well, you are incorrect. It is Carlos Beltran.
Ah, fuck, I should know that.
He is going to the Hall of Fame this year. And then when we talk about the Lugnuts, there will be more to talk about Carlos Beltran because I have more news about it.
Good trivia, Gary. Good trivia. All right.
I keep pushing more button. Continue.
Let's see. What are we going to start with this week? Do we want to start with hockey or do we want to start with NASCAR? We're going to start with hockey because I don't really have a lot to talk about with hockey. Nothing real crazy for hockey except we update the NHL playoffs. I don't think anybody's been eliminated yet. Is that correct?
No, someone has.
Who got eliminated?
Kings.
Let's take a look here. Oh, that's true. Colorado did sweep the Kings, so the LA Kings are the first team eliminated. As the Avalanche move on with a 4-0 sweep, they will face
and Kopitar's last game.
Dallas and Minnesota are tied at 2. Utah has a 2-1 lead over Vegas. Anaheim is in the kill zone with a 3-1 lead over Edmonton. Buffalo is also in the kill zone with a 3-1 lead over Boston as they head back home for Game 5. Tampa and Montreal are tied at 2. Oh, another elimination. Carolina swept the Senators, so these Ottawa Senators are eliminated. And Philly has a 3-1 series lead over Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh did survive elimination. They were down 3-0 and they survived elimination. So that is the standings. 2 teams advanced. Some good series going on. A lot of good overtime games. I haven't been watching as much of the NHL playoffs as I had hoped, just because a lot of other things have been going on. But what I've seen so far of it, been some good games, which has been good. I think the NHL playoffs are always like pretty much guaranteed to be good. There was always a lot of good overtime games, good fights, especially in that Pittsburgh Philly rival game. That's been some, despite Philly dominating that series so far, it's been really, really good stuff for them. But I don't have anything else hockey related. we'll jump down to NASCAR next.
Oh boy.
Yeah, oh boy, indeed. What a. Actually, I do want to highlight is real quick. MSU men's tennis is going to the NCAA tournament. They won the Big Ten. Yay! Good job, tennis team. Yay! Just wanted to highlight that. But yeah, Talladega. Oh boy, what a weekend it was. Unfortunately, I didn't get to watch any of it. I was working during the Xfinity race, so I didn't get to watch any Xfinity race. And then the Cup race was on Fox, which Xfinity blacked out because they're in a contract dispute. So I didn't get to watch any NASCAR this weekend. Fun times. Thankfully, this is the last time.
I only got to watch Xfinity and Cup.
Thankfully, this is the last time this will happen because the last 3 Fox races are on FS1, which we still get, which is weird. We get FS1, but not Fox. That's really weird. But we'll be fine for the rest of the year. So, but what I did watch the highlights. Xfinity race had some good moments to it. Highlights. Corey Day got his first career Xfinity Series win. Finally, I feel like he'd already won a race, being in such powerful equipment, but he does now, so he got to win.
But one of his pit crew got his first win.
It's true. That is true. So a pretty cool story there. And then the Cup race. The idea to shorten the second and third stages for fuel mileage saving purposes did not really work. The first stage went caution free, which I don't think they were anticipating. And then the second stage saw a 26 car pileup. Because, as Joey Logano's put it, there's only 2 things you can really do with these cars: save fuel or crash. He literally said that, which I think is funny because he got eliminated in the crash. So that was the biggest crash. There wasn't anything else super crazy that happened. All the other cautions were just due to caused by cars that had crash damage from the big one. But man, what a finish it was. Guys, it was a good weekend to be a Michigan man because Carson Hocevar finally wins his first Cup Series race. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Ride in that Dente, baby. Margaritas on him, baby. Woo! Carson Hocevar, I say finally. This guy has had so many good runs between last year and this year, and he just could never pull it together. Think back to Michigan. I was at Michigan last year when he was really running well, and then he blew a tire late in the race. But finally, pulls through, gets his first career Cup Series win with an all-time epic burnout. I mean, just with sitting outside the car and driving it down the front stretch. I mean, that's just badass. That is just badass stuff from Carson Hocevar with a kick-ass Chili's logo, Chili's car on the hood too. So that's really, really good. Congratulations to Carson Hocevar. He done do well. Chris Buescher, Alex Bowen finally got a top 5. Zane Smith got a top 5. Noah Gragson got a top 10. Kyle Busch finally got a top 10. Took fucking forever for him to get a top 10. So there's that. I don't know where Garry is. But we'll see what he wants to comment on that. Carson Hocevar winning. He is the 14th driver to be locked into the New Year's Eve Spectacular now. 14th driver. I think he was in it. I think he won an open race once. Got into it that way before. I don't think this is his first appearance, but it might be. I'm not 100% sure, but he's in it. So congratulations, Carson Hocevar. The only other NASCAR news that I have wasn't a whole lot else going on this week. 2311 did announce that they are extending Tyler Reddick. The details of that contract extension are not 100% confirmed, but they are extending Tyler Reddick. That was announced at the racetrack. And then Kyle Busch has a new crew chief. Andy Street will be the new crew chief for the 8 car going forward. Will that change his on-track performance? Probably not. But maybe. Who knows? So that was that. That was NASCAR.
It will still suck, Kyle Busch will. Just saying.
Garry, what's the poker chip standings?
Shit.
Shit. That's why I told you, update your shit.
Well, you see, I would.
God damn it. Forgot something.
What?
I forgot something.
Oh.
Garry, I need you to stall. I need you to stall with the poker chip standings while I go get something.
Okay. Be dead honest with you, I might have to go and look to see what these standings are. Because I don't remember yet. Let's see here. Trying to figure out. God, he needs to timestamp these things.
All right, I'm back. Did I win?
Okay. I don't know because I don't remember who picked who.
You're supposed to watch the footage back.
I am watching the footage back.
Oh.
The funny footage of what I said.
Okay, anyway. That's that. Let's see. Let's do baseball next. Nothing else crazy there. For the Tigers, it's been a up and down few days for them. They lost the series opener to the Brewers 12-4. We covered most of that last episode. Don't really need to go into it too much now. Then they beat the Brewers 5-2. And then they walked off the Brewers in the season finale 5-4 off of a torque bomb, baby. Finally got our first torque bombs of the season coming in now. Thank God, dude. That guy waking up for the first time all season. Now they're on the road. They hit the road to Cincinnati. They lost on a walk-off 8-9 after 2 rain delays, and they were up 5-0. But the Reds are just too scrappy of a team. They lost 8-9. Bullpen blew it. Then they lost to the Reds 9-2 the next night off of Jack Flaherty giving up 6 runs on 5 hits to start the game off. But they salvaged the series and did beat the Reds in the series finale, 8-3, off of, I think it's Huyan Lee's first career home run. The rookies have been outstanding for the Tigers this season to start, so that's been really, really impressive. But folks, we are on a 5 torque bomb streak. Let me get 5 torque bombs. Torque bomb, torque bomb, torque bomb, torque bomb, torque bomb. There we go. Hopefully the streak continues. We're recording this the Monday, so we'll have to see how they play out. They're going to Atlanta next, and then they're coming home to play Texas, and I will be there for one of the Texas games. The final game of the series. That's Sunday Night Baseball. I will be there, folks. That was the game I chose for my free tickets for Detroit Sportsnet. So,
you know what's funny? I'm
exciting.
Looking back at our podcast, and I'm looking at a closed captioning because, for whatever reason, it's on closed captioning. It says Garry as Gary. That triggers me.
You don't watch it on closed captioning?
It's because you're talking. Okay, so you had Josh Berry, or no? Yeah, you had Josh Berry. I had Kyle Busch.
I win.
And if we, yeah,
wait, no.
Apparently, no, you do. You do.
No, I didn't. You won. Josh Berry crashed. He was in the big one.
Sure?
Kyle Busch finished 10th. Fine. Garry wins this week.
Let me update that. I will be gladly to update that then. My first win is beautiful.
Round of applause for Garry.
Yeah, Talladega, just like how in real life when I played against somebody that I didn't even know it was at Talladega.
All right, well, actually, let's finish baseball and we'll do poker chips. Garry, take it away. You got to cover your baseball stuff.
We're going to try to do this as quick as I can because my stepdad's going to be here in a little bit, and I have to go grab my headphones so that we can continue on. I have to first find my plug because I had to have this charged. Anyways, first, we have the Lansing Lugnuts. This week they're playing the River Bandits. And, well, let me just say they lost the series. Let me just say that. I think the big one was the win against the River Bandits on the 24th of April. They were down 6-1 in the 9th and came and scored 6 runs in the 9th to win the game. So
That's pretty sick.
That's a fight. So, in all in all, Lansing lost the series. Not a big deal. Because the River Bandits suck anyways. And so do we.
True. Well, it was a close series. I mean, they blew them out the first game, then the Lugnuts lost the second one pretty close. The second loss was pretty close, and then they came back and won to tie the series, and then another close loss, and then they kind of imploded the last game. So,
hey, just bear with me. I have to go get my headphones. Too quick. 1 second.
While Gary's gone, I will go over those scores because he didn't. Lugnuts beat the River Bandits 12-4, and then they lost against the River Bandits 6-5. And they lost again to the River Bandits 4-3, and they beat the River Bandits 7-6, and they lost to the River Bandits 2-3, and lost again 5-9 to lose the series. So there's that. That's Quad Cities, folks. One of two Midwest League teams that I have not yet seen. I will be seeing them on May 17th. That'll be 11 out of 12 on my Sports Logbook page for the Midwest League. The only one I'm missing is Wisconsin, who we were going to see on the Chili's on the thing, and we opted out of doing that. So, and next, when Garry finally comes back, he'll cover MSU baseball. If he ever comes back. Kincaid, represent. Hasn't worked that well so far. I've only worn it for the playoff games. They have not played great with this jersey on, which makes me think I should not be wearing it. Though I didn't wear it last game. And they still
But I
lost.
did. But I did.
What?
I wore the jersey. It's my fault. It's always been my fault.
Gary's the menace here?
I am the Garry the Menace. Can you hear me now? We good? We're good.
Yeah, you are back.
You're.
Can you hear me now? Woo! Gary.
Up.
Can you hear me now? Woo! It was like you're flying away.
Okay, we're good.
No, we're not. You can't keep shutting off. Stop setting off your camera. What? Oh, stop, Gary! You're gonna have shaky shakes. Don't do that. Rapid flashing lights give you shaky shakes. We can't have shaky shakes on the podcast.
Shaky shakes. Oh, funny.
All right, Gary, cover MSU baseball.
What? What did you just say?
Cover MSU baseball, stupid.
Oh. Anyways, MSU had a game against Notre Dame on the 23rd of April. They were on Big Ten Network. I watched only the first 4 innings. Then I stopped because Notre Dame just kept scoring. 3-2 was the final score. Michigan State did not do anything to come back. All I know. But then the Terps of Maryland came into town, or I don't know which one was which, but we had a series against them and we beat them 2-1 in the series. Our next game will be against our rivals, Michigan. Hopefully we can beat them. Please. Begging you. Like, very much. Anyways.
I am also begging you.
And it's weird because on the Notre Dame Fighting Irish is a Kalamazoo Growler who plays for Kalamazoo. So I got to see him, that.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, basketball time. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Got a lot of shit.
Do we even want to?
Yeah, we have to. So, it's been some in the college realm. I actually do have some news for both men's and women's basketball. For the men's side, we got a transfer, a center from Charlotte, Anton Bunk, 7'2" center. Apparently he's ass, but I think with that size, Izzo can mold him into something good. And then the other news, Divine Ugochukwu has entered the transfer portal unceremoniously. There's not a confirmed... It is not confirmed where he will be going, but it's led to believe he'll be going to Oregon, is what we've been heard. Which is sad because Oregon is not a good program, but they have NIL money, and that's all he cares about. So he showed his cards there. Good job, Divine Ugochukwu. Played barely any games. Then you go off and chase the bag. Woohoo! Fuck off. On the women's side, we got a couple commits signed today. We signed Kathy Emma Otto, a forward from Paris, France. And then we also got Emma Trollin, a 5'7" guard from Rouen, France. Rouen, France? So a couple French players. I think they'll be good. We needed a good size forward, and better guard play is always good. So good to see there on the women's side of it all. Oh boy. Now we're time for NBA playoffs. Can't wait. So here come the Pistons. They get punched in the mouth in game 1 at home. So, and it looks like they're getting punched in the mouth again in game 2. Another defensive scrim. We go to halftime. The game is tied. We're thinking, what the fuck are the Pistons doing? They're actually going to get their ass swept. No. They're not going to get swept today. They come out of the gate in the second half on a 30-3 run. 30-3. The Magic did try to claw their way back into it with a strong fourth quarter, but the margin was too much to handle as the Pistons beat the Magic 98-83, their first home playoff win since 2008, and the first playoff win at Little Caesars Arena for either permanent resident there. So that's kind of sad, but it's true. Then they took their efforts on the road for Game 3. They have the momentum back in their favor. Series is tied. What do? They lay another egg. It doesn't make much sense why a team can be shown to be exposed when they double team guys. Yet they continued to do it. No adjustments whatsoever. Not necessary. The Magic toyed with them for most of the game. And then the Pistons finally started doing shit. They claw their way back into the game. They take the lead with 3 minutes to go. Then the Magic go on a 9-0 run to win it. The Pistons lose 113 to 105. So they enter game 4 tonight down 2-1 in must-win territory. So we'll cover what entails with that. The series will be over one way or the other next time we record. So we will definitely take a look at that. You know, the Pistons did play bad. They definitely deserved to lose. But also, there were some horrific calls. Like game 1, all these games so far in the series have been very physical. And the first 2 games, they let them get away with it a good amount. So why were the calls so much more frequent in this game? Are we being really for real right now? Like the refs basically told the Pistons, like, you can't touch these guys. You have to let Orlando win. Or we're going to call everything. It pissed me off what it did. But that was no excuse. I mean, if the Pistons play one-on-one defense and don't take 35 threes in a game, they'd be up 3-0 right now. But no. Maybe they'll figure it out, though. There's still time. Still plenty of time. Gotta figure it out. But we'll see.
It'll be huge.
So that was that. As far as how the rest of the NBA playoffs is going, let's see. Nobody has been eliminated yet from the NBA playoffs. I can assure you that. Some teams are in the kill zone, though. Boston is in the kill zone. They're up 3-1 on Philly as they head back home. The Knicks and Hawks series has been really good, tied at 2. Obviously, we already covered the Pistons Magic. Cleveland and Toronto series got evened up at 2 games apiece. The Spurs are in the kill zone. They're up 3-1 on the Trailblazers. Trailblazers had a very, very big lead in game 4 and blew it. Series heads back to San Antonio. Minnesota is in the kill zone. They're up 3-1 on Denver as the series heads back to Denver. The Lakers are still in the kill zone. They're up 3-0 on the Rockets. I think this series is really funny because the Rockets don't have any of the same players as they did like 5-10 years ago, but they're still pulling the same shit in the playoffs. It's insane. Like I don't know if any of you guys watched the video or like saw the highlights of the end of game 3, but that was one of the most insane choke jobs ever. Not only they give up a 1 bullshit 3, but then on the inbound play, they completely shit it. How do you blow an inbound play that bad in an NBA playoff game? But then you let a 42-year-old LeBron James, or however old he is, absolutely pull one of the most nastiest pump fakes I've ever seen in my life and then hit the game-tying 3 in your face. And then after that, you go and absolutely just blow it in overtime. That was really funny to me. But the Rockets staved off elimination at least for a little bit longer as they took game 4, series heading back to LA. And then the Oklahoma City Thunder are in the kill zone again as well, up 3-0 on the Suns. They look to end that one off as well. So that is NBA playoff updates. Anything else you want to add in that regard, Garry?
If Pistons get eliminated, go Celtics.
Who are you?
A guy who likes the Boston Celtics and the Pistons, but mostly Pistons.
Okay. And then finally, NFL action. The NFL draft just happened. Some questionable draft choices all throughout. I mean, Fernando Mendoza went number 1 overall. I don't think that was a huge shock, but was a defensive back went 2nd overall, or was it like a defensive end, or I can't remember who went 2nd overall. But then the Cardinals took a running back at 3rd overall. What a great choice there. Because, running backs have a very, very, very long shelf life in the NFL. Oh, yeah. And that's totally what the Cardinals need right now. Oh, yeah. The Jets made their jetsiest picks. Got a couple guys that will surely have their careers ended by week 4. And then the Lions. The Lions had a couple of needs going into the draft. Offensive linemen and the secondary. Or more so, defense in general. And you know what? They addressed all of that. It was a really solid draft for the Lions. They got an offensive tackle, a defensive end, 2 defensive ends, actually. Or no, 2 defensive linemen, defensive end, a cornerback, a wide receiver, and I think that was it. That's really solid. Even the wide receiver, I mean, yeah, we have St. Brown and Jamison Williams, but our wide receiver room's not that great past those 2. So it's nice to get another pickup while we have it available. Really wasn't terrible. It was a good draft for the Lions. Proud of you, Brad Holmes. You proved me wrong. And then, actually a couple of MSU players got drafted as well. Our punter got drafted to the Ravens. And then we had a lineman drafted to the Commanders. Pretty cool. Good job, guys. Surprised anybody from the Jonathan Smith era got drafted, but hey, crazier things have happened. And pooey. I don't really have anything else this week, unfortunately. Do you have anything else to bring up, Garry?
I have to work Wednesday, double duty. I will hate it.
There's a double header on Wednesday?
Yes, since the Lugnuts didn't play Dayton in the 3rd game of the year on Wednesday after I have to deal with children. After that game, then is the next game. So an 11:05 game, and then most likely a 3:05 game or 1:05, one of those 2.
Hey, at least you make some money. Could always use some money. You owe me money anyways, Garry, so you need to work to pay off my debt. Or your debt. Your debt to me. I bought the Toledo tickets, by the way. We're going to Toledo.
Tyler, you think I'm not making any money? I got cash.
So we'll talk about that, I guess. We're going to Toledo May 23rd. about the tickets. Jeffy's going with us. All right, we're dragging Jeffy along.
Jeffy.
So we'll talk
Jeffy
about
of
that
the
experience.
Mellows.
Talk about that experience on the podcast when we go. That should be fun. We're sitting. Where are we sitting? Oh, but by the way.
So that means if you're a big fan of this podcast and you see me and Tyler on May 23rd at Toledo game, come say hi. We'll take a picture with you.
We got section 107. Funny thing about Toledo Stadium is that the upper deck seats are $2 more expensive than the lower deck seats. That brought up some red flags when I went through that, but I guess we'll just have to find out why that is. Maybe it's more premium club style seating. I don't know. We're at section 107, row N, seats 18 through 20. We're on an aisle. So that's cool. Oh, I can't add it to my Apple Wallet. What?
You now realize that was a thing?
Please access from a Safari browser. Well, okay, so the thing with the mud hens, and it's the same with the walleye, was that they only allow you to, when you access them in your ballpark app, you can only add them to a Google Wallet. Well, I have an iPhone, so I can't add them to a Google Wallet. But now there's a link on here to add it to your Apple Wallet. But I click on it and it says the Apple Wallet feature is currently supported for Apple iOS 6 or OS X 10.8.2 or later versions. Please access this feature from a Safari browser on a device that is running. I'm on Safari. What more do you want? Hold on.
What did you say we were at? What seat?
Section 107, row N. Oh, I was in Google Chrome. Why was I in Google Chrome? Oh, fuck. Paste. Access. Add to wallet. Oh, here we go. Here we go, baby. Yes. This is how we do it. Add it to my Apple Wallet, baby. Where's my Apple Wallet? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Boom. There it is. The white screen of death. They're sponsored by Great Clips. Got my Tigers tickets in here too.
What seat?
Section 107, row N, seats 18 through 20. Oh, by the way, I wonder if this is something that... No. I wonder if this is something you can do.
I will bring a mitt. I will bring a mitt. We will catch ball.
Oop, we dropped the ball. I'm trying to figure out how to add these tickets.
Tyler, let's focus.
We gotta do poker chips. Gary, get the poker chips. Then that's it for this episode.
No, I don't want to do poker chips.
Well, too bad.
Okay, so you had Josh Berry, so I could put in Kyle Busch. Let me shake this up. Why was there a pill in the poker chips?
Take it. Take it. Take it. Take the pill.
This is my medication.
Okay, then
I
you
have
need
to
to
take
take it.
3 of these. I have to take 3 of these, not 1.
Well, take another one.
You want me to overdose? Don't answer that.
So this next race is Fuck, I was looking at it earlier this week. Or earlier today, even.
It's okay. I'm going to win it anyway.
Shut up, bitch. Oh, it's Texas. Texas. Fun.
Texas. Tyler will get Harrison Burton.
Harrison Burton does not race in NASCAR Cups anymore.
Well, whoever drives the number 21 car. Would that be Josh Berry?
Correct. Good job. You figured it out. Proud of you.
That means I have to choose someone different because you had Josh Berry last week.
That is true. Respin.
I guess Josh Berry, you got picked for the final time. All right. In the 4 car, I should say. Well, no, isn't there someone driving the 4 car?
Yeah, Noah Gregson's driving the 4 car, dumbass. I don't know why you threw it all the way across the room.
So you had Noah Gregson instead.
No, I had Josh Berry last week. We went over this.
But if Josh Berry is driving the 21 car and you had the number 4 car as your poker chip, then you had Noah Gregson.
So I won last week then. Yeah, woo. Because Noah Gregson finished 9th and Kyle Busch finished 10th. Woo! That's how we celebrate. Yeah. That's how we celebrate. Yeah. You should be dancing. Yeah.
Damn it. I was trying to find a gun app. And my suffering. Instead, you will get Cindric.
So better pick. Win-wins all around today.
And I will get
That's what
I have to update I had to update it. That's what I get for telling you about what just happened. So yeah, I hate you.
Hey, you're the one that you're the one that found out the problem.
I know. That's why I got upset when I was telling you.
Don't worry, Gary. You'll win one day.
Yeah, and that's when.
I don't know. Just someday.
Mm.
Alright, guys. Well, that's going to do it then for this episode of the Live, Laugh, Left podcast. Next week, we will recap Texas. I will talk about my time going to the Tigers game, and we'll keep up with the NHL and NBA playoffs, and so it should be very fun. Anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. Stay tuned for other much more amazing content, including more stuff from both me and Hitmaster. Till next time, see you guys later. Bye-bye.